So I feel like I'm on pause. And what I mean by that is like I'm in a place where I feel like I can't go forward and I can't go backwards. So my life's on pause. Um, I'm just kind of in this weird place right now that's stuck, like, and I'm sorry for the background noise. Dishes are being washed. Anyways, so yeah, I feel like I'm stuck between wanting to move forward and get into like a successful place, and then just going back to being unaware of everything and not moving forward. So yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I get like this. When I'm real close to like finishing something, I tend to like I tend to pretty much get to a point where I almost am finished with something, and then I tend to fall back. Does anybody else feel like that? Does anybody else feel like they can't like get to a point of success because they always feel like they're self-sabotaging? I feel like I am, but at the same time, I'm still like in the space of like processing, thinking about stuff, wanting to create something, but I can't focus on creating, or I don't have the urge or inspiration to want to write. I don't know why. I don't know why that is. I don't know why I can't like. I guess I could just open up my laptop and start writing, but I don't want to be forced into writing just because I have to write. I want to feel it. I want to feel the words. I want to feel the world come alive. So it's hard. Hi, everybody. Hi, Rebels. Welcome. So I'm on pause. I'm on like a little pause where you take a break, you take a breather, and then just kind of breathe. I guess some people would think it's a mental block, but it's not a mental block. It's more of like I feel like writing. I want to write, but when I go to start writing, it's not something that I can physically do. Like it's not something I can do. Or I know where my laptop is. I want to get over there. I want to pull it up and then start writing, but it's like I just I can't force myself to do it. So it's hard. No one cares. Apparently you do since you're here watching. And it's just like, why do we, why, and I'm talking about people that do this. People that do this, um, people that do this constantly, where you get to like, you get in a form of where you're really, 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 really trying to create something and almost finished with it, getting almost close to the end, and then you fall or you lose inspiration or you lose the the like the what's a good word for it? Like, you lose the drive, you lose the ambition. Well, maybe not ambition, because I'm still ambitious, but I lost like that that drive, that determination to get it done. I don't know. Say hi, hi, Jax. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, Jax. So, anyways, I'm on pause. I feel like as if I can't even like really think about how to get out of this hole, like how to get out of this creative stuck, like stuck, creativity stuck. And I think it's because I overwhelm myself, honestly. Like I overwhelm myself to the point where I get to a point where I want to take on everything all at once. And maybe that's what stops me from, or puts me in a place of where I'm overwhelmed to the point where I don't even want to move forward. So it's just, that what I'm talking about is being on a mental, like mentally sabotaging yourself from wanting to complete something. Like I'm so close to finishing writing my book, but I've gotten to a point where now I don't even want to go and write. Like I want to, but then I don't want to at the same exact time. And I don't know, it's not because of like because I know what I'm gonna write about. It's not that. It's more like I don't have that drive, I don't have that determination, and I just want to get to a point where I feel as if I feel like as if I want to. Like I want to go right. I want to go right, but then I don't want to go right at the same time. And it's hard. It's hard. So I'm stuck. I'm in a place where I feel paused. Like I'm in a place where I just feel paused. And I want to get to the end of my book. I want to finish my book. I want to say I completed something. I want to say I completed writing. But it's like I don't know. No, I'm not procrastinating. It's not. I don't know if it's procrastination. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I want to go and write. I want to. But at the same time, I find some way to distract me from writing or something easily to. Yeah, we're talking about my book, Nikki. I'm just trying to like find that motivation again. The motivation is hard. It's like I'm trying to find motivation to write again. And I think, like I was saying before, I think it has a lot to do with the fact that I like to, I give myself a lot of stuff to do at the same time where I get overwhelmed and it's like my brain says, no, don't do anything. And it's like, no, I want to. I want to keep going. I want to pursue this. I want to finish my book. Exactly. It's like that. But I know I haven't given up. It's just about the fact that I don't feel like I can finish it or I don't feel like I can make it to the end. No, it's not about not saying that I don't have anything to write about because I have a whole bunch to write about. I've actually wrote poems. I've wrote some poems in between, so I can write poetry and do the poems. And it's just about the fact that I can't actually finish it. Like I don't know how to finish it. Not saying I don't know how to finish it in per se, like I don't know what I'm going to be writing next. It's more so like the motivation is gone. Like I don't feel motivated. Even though like I talked to you guys a week ago and I was so happy and ready to finish my book, but something in me just said like cut it off. And it feels devastating to me. In a weird way, I crave to write still, but I just don't feel motivated to do so. Yeah, I need some motivation. I know I know it feels like it's if like I know what to write about. It's not writer's block because it's not that I don't know what to write about. Exactly. It's not writer's block. Let me correct you guys. It's not writer's block. It's more of like a like maybe it's like I guess I can to bring back to bring up some childhood trauma. When I was little, I would always quit things. Like I would never finish anything. Like thinking about it now, like I wanted to paint. I would paint, 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 and my mom would go get me paint stuff. My mom would get me all these paint things, and she would get me all these things. But as soon as she would do it, I'd want to give up. And it's like she never stopped me. She never pushed me to not give up. So I feel like, and then I thought it was okay. I always thought it was okay to give up on stuff. So my brain gets to a point where I get I get feedback from people because I've talked to people about my book and I've talked to people about how close I am to finishing my book, and I get positive feedback. And when I get that positive feedback, it's like something in me says, I don't know why, but for some reason I just take it as I can give up now, or something in me clicks and it's like lose that motivation, or I'm not getting, maybe it's too easy or something. I don't know, but it's to the point where I get that gratification. I get that gratification from people saying, "Oh, you're doing a great job. Keep going." And I take that as I can take a break, or maybe I can stop, or maybe I don't have to keep going. And for some reason, something in my brain chooses to give up. But maybe maybe it's because my mom never pushed me. My mom never pushed me hard enough. She never told me keep going. She never told me to stop giving up. She always just let me give up. She didn't I it's not that she didn't care enough. I think she just didn't want me to be like her growing up, where her mom pushed her for things or didn't push her or something. I don't know, but she didn't want she didn't want to be like her mom, so she never treated me the same way. She didn't want to push me in a direction where she thought I didn't want to go, but she didn't realize that I needed that push to keep going. I needed that push to keep going, to stop giving up. So now here I am in my 30s, still trying to give up. But I'm trying so hard to push myself. I'm trying so hard to push myself, and it's hard because I'm in a crossroad with myself. At a crossroad with my younger self, looking at my younger self like giving up, and I have to be that parent to my younger self and tell my younger self to get up. Don't give up. Don't give up. No, I appreciate you guys. I really do. I'm I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep going. It's just I'm trying to get that motivation back. I'm trying to get that motivation back. The younger the younger me wants to give up, but I can't give up. I gotta keep going. Thank you, you guys. Thank you, Rebels. I just I wanna I just know it's gonna come to the point where I'm gonna finish it. I know I'm gonna finish it. It's just about getting that motivation to do so. I want Yeah. I know I'm gonna finish it. I'm not giving up. This has been a project that's been weighing heavy on me for the longest. And I want it to be perfect. I want it to be perfect. The ending, The ending's important to me. The ending is important to me. So I promise you guys, I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna continue writing. I'm gonna finish that book. And when it's finished, I promise you'll see it. You'll see it in bookstores and stuff. I have to promise myself that too. Like I promise myself that. I think I'm on pause right now, but my brain is fighting to get to a place where I can write again. I think I just needed to like think about it and realize how come I am the way I am. But after I get off this live, I think I'm gonna go start. I'm gonna open up my laptop and just write. I might write nonsense, but I can always fix it later. I need to finish. I need to finish for myself. I need to finish for myself. I need to finish so that way I know I accomplished what I needed to do. Thank you guys. No, honestly, I really appreciate you guys. That's a good idea, Robert. Thank you. I think I usually journal in the morning. Yeah, I usually journal in the morning. Um, Somebody I know that from, I think she's from India. Somebody I know from India. She told me that she writes a, she has a journal for affirmations. So I started an affirmation journal too. Oh, Nikki, we have matching nails. So yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think I'll get a mini notebook or something and then carry it around with me. That's a good idea. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Jax. Um, yeah, I need to write. I need to write. A pricey habit, yeah. I used to journal a lot. I still have my journals from when I wrote down a whole bunch of ideas. I had a journal from when I started a long time ago. Before I started before I started my book, I had a journal where I wrote down a whole bunch of ideas and a whole bunch of stuff. and just writing down my thoughts. That was that was like it was something. It was something. It got me a lot of like different ideas, a lot of stories that I started, a lot of my poetry I started. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna do that again, start journaling, writing down my thoughts. It helped me become so motivated. I finished, or I had thought I finished my book at first, and then I decided to expand on my book because my book was not where I wanted it to be. Now it's more so, it's more of a novel than it was before. Yeah, I think I'll do that too. I think I'll capture my thoughts again on paper and then read them back to myself and then see if that helps with clearing out some of the scatter that's in my brain. Even though my brain, for the most part, is never really that scattered. Can you believe it or not? Like, majority of the time, my thoughts are very scarce in between each other. Yeah, yeah, maybe. Right now, I think I want to go write now and start writing. I want to go immerse myself in the world and try to get into that world again. If not, if I don't write today, at least have like a finished outline uh, of how I want to finish my book. Even though I know exactly how I want to finish it, maybe outline it so that way when I go to write, it's going to be easier to write. Because majority of my book, I didn't have an outline. I just wrote from feeling and how I felt the story should be. And like I told somebody this, the way I write from chronological order, so from the beginning to the end. Not saying that I haven't wrote down like notes or little pieces of the story beforehand, but when I go to write it out, like write the actual book, I write in chronological order. So from chapter one to chapter whatever. The reason I do that is because for me, it's like I'm playing the story in my mind, and it's like a movie in my head, which eventually I want to make a movie from this book. So, yeah. Yeah, I know. I got time. I just I want to write today. I want to get out this pause. I want to get off this break. I want to make sure I get my story finished. I really want to finish my book so I can be at a point where I feel as if I accomplished something and I can move on to the next chapter in my life, which is going to be creating the movie script, which is my next project. After I finish this book, I'm going to move on to my next project, which is creating movies. No, I know. I feel you on that. Robert says that you want to experience something that will add to your goal. I hate to see you finish from something that wasn't perfect. No, exactly. I want my book to be perfect, and I'm gonna put all my time and effort into that to make sure that it's good, it's perfect. And then I wanna move on to the next project. Um, but I'm gonna start writing after this. Well, actually, my son is up, so I probably have to put that on the back burner now. But let me go so I can deal with my son. I'll try to write. I'm gonna write sometime this weekend. My book is gonna be called Liminal. Liminal is my book. It's gonna be called Liminal. Um, but yeah, you guys have a good night. I love you guys. Spread love. Think for yourself. Live free. Thank you for all the love. I love you guys. Catch you later.